What's going on, faithful? It is your boy Niner Sickness coming to you with the Niner Sickness Report. How's everybody doing today on this beautiful midweek day, Wednesday, hump day Wednesday? How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a fabulous week. Going into Wednesday, we're going to be talking a little bit of Robert Saleh. That has continued to be the news surrounding the 49ers. Is Robert Saleh going to get hired as a head coach by one of these 7 teams that are available? Would he be hired? As I titled my show today, the Jets allowed Robert Saleh to leave the building. Was that a good thing for Robert Saleh, or was that a bad thing for the Jets? Are the Jets a good fit for Robert Saleh based on what he brings? What's up, Jose? How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Welcome to the show. So the Jets are being the Jets, always are the Jets. Did they do the right thing by allowing Robert Saleh to leave the building? Or should have the Jets locked them up? I understand you want to look at all candidates. You want to do everything with your due diligence. But was it a smart move by the New York Jets? What's up, Victor? He is actually heading over to Philadelphia. The news out of Twitter is that he is flying towards Philadelphia to interview with Philly. And Philly's actually bringing him in. They're not even doing a virtual interview. They're bringing him in. So that'll be interesting to see what happens. But Victor, welcome to the show. Chris, welcome to the show. David Williams, welcome to the show. What's up? So Chris says, okay, you're watching from Virginia. Good evening, sir. Thank you for joining in. Where is everybody from, by the way? Philly is a mess. Absolutely. Philadelphia is a mess. I agree 100%. I don't know if that's a good thing for Robert. Listen, we all want Robert Saleh to succeed. Well, at least I want Robert Saleh to succeed. I personally want to keep him as a defensive coordinator. I think with Gus Bradley going to the Raiders and Dan Quinn going to the Cowboys, that just leaves us with Raheem Morris, Rex Ryan, and possibly upgrading DeMeco Ryans, our linebacker coach. I understand that if Robert Saleh gets hired, we get 2 number 3 picks. We get a number 3 pick this draft and a 3rd pick next year. But I want Robert Saleh to succeed. I really do. So wherever he goes, he needs to go to a place where he can be successful. And I don't know if Philadelphia or the Jets are those places. Let me keep reading. What's up, David? Let's see here. Michael, how you doing, sir? The Jets will be great for him. Letting him leave was the Jets' mistake. Okay. I hear you. I got you. What's up, Benjamin? How you doing, sir? What's up, Jersey in the house? Oh, we have Jersey in the house. Right on. El Centro, California. Syracuse, New York. Got you. Sacramento. All right, being represented by Sacramento, and that's not too far from your boy Niner Sickness. Pittsfield, Massachusetts. Okay. Are you referring to Rex Ryan, or DeMeco Ryans? We'll bring in Rex Ryan, take him out of broadcasting and bring him in as a defensive coordinator, or promoting DeMeco Ryan from linebacker to defensive coordinator. Okay, D'Amico. All right. Now, D'Amico is a great prospect. I mean, I don't want, if Robert Saleh does go to another team, I don't want Robert Saleh taking D'Amico with him and making him a defensive coordinator. At that point, I would like to promote D'Amico Ryans. He's familiar with the system. The players are familiar with him. The players seem to love him as well. And I think he'll be a great addition to our defensive coordinator position. Now, whenever you hire a first-time defensive coordinator, you're always taking a risk. But with that said, when you hire a linebacker coach or a secondary coach, they don't have all crap with them. Let me try to be more clear. If you hire Rex Ryan, he comes in with a philosophy that he's always done. And sometimes that philosophy doesn't work. And it's hard to take that philosophy from someone that has been doing it for years. When you hire someone like D'Amico Ryans and promote him, he is fresh meat, meaning he doesn't have all these stuff baggage with him. He is fresh. He can be, he can just think out of the box, per se, and do things that a coach like Rex Ryan won't probably do. So I like hiring young guys and giving them opportunities to be successful in the NFL. What's up, James Harris? Mississippi in the house. Welcome. We got Sergio Molina. How you doing, sir? New Mexico in the house. We got Garrett Emerson, Fresno, California. That's not too far from me. Chris Soto, how you doing? Me too, Sergio. Okay, another New Mexico in the house. If I'm sure that's what you're referring to. Benjamin says, I don't want Saleh to leave. Me neither. Drinking out of my Niner Sickness cup that my beautiful wife bought me. I don't want him to leave either. I agree. But every positional coach, guys, every coach that comes in and either you're an offensive coach, D-line coach, a linebacker coach, secondary coach, receivers coach, quarterbacks coach, they all want one thing, to eventually become a head coach. So, as much as I don't want Robert Saleh to leave, I understand that he wants to get to that point that every coach wants, is to be a head coach. So I just wish he goes to the right place, gets hired by the right organization, and I wish him the best. Just don't take our coaches with you. Leave McFleur alone. Let's see what else we have on here. Jose says, keep an eye in Denver. I wonder if the new GM is going to want to keep Vic Fangio. Very interesting comment there, Jose. I would love to bring him back. Super Bowl caliber defense at one time he led. Listen, Chuck Pagano announced that he was retiring. When Vic Fangio left the Bears to take the head coaching job with Denver, that defense got worse. Same personnel, but that defense with the Bears got worse. You are right, Jose. Vic Fangio is a hell of a defensive coordinator. Listen, not all coordinators become great head coaches. But it doesn't mean just because they fail as a head coach, and I'm not saying that Vic Fangio has failed, but just because a head coach fails being a head coach, it does not mean they're not great at the positional coaching. Vic Fangio is an excellent defensive coordinator, and I like that idea, Jose. Um, the guy that hired, that came in, I can't think of his name. He may want to bring in his own coach. And for a lot of you guys that think, well, I don't think Vic wants to come back to the 49ers. Remember, he applied for the head coaching job and they didn't give it to him. And he has, he's pissed. Listen, no. Let me tell you. When Vic Fangio was with the Bears as defensive coordinator, and Kyle Shanahan reached out to bring him to the Niners, he wanted to come. Let me say that again. Vic Fangio wanted to come to the Niners from the Bears, but the Bears blocked it. So the Bears did not allow Vic Fangio to leave the Bears to come to the Niners. So for a lot of you that think that he has hard feelings with the Niners, he wouldn't. No. Put that to rest. If he gets fired or let go from Denver and the Niners reach out to him, I would presume that he'll be more than welcome to come. And as much as I love DeMeco Ryan, I would rather have Vic Fangio because he has been proven that what he does works. Imagine Kaseric and Vic Fangio together. Oh my goodness, our pass rush will be amazing, and especially if we add another top flight pass rusher in the draft this year. Very good question there, Jose. Appreciate you, brother. Victor Daniel says, no, not Rex Ryan. He's all little on the crazy side. Very well said there, Victor. We will lose LaFleur. I hope not. What's up, Eric Davis? How you doing, sir? Vic Fangio isn't going anywhere. The GM was the issue. Now that Elway is out of the way, maybe they can address their issues. Interesting. Eric Davis says LaFleur isn't going anywhere. So if he leaves, talk to Eric Davis. Too many good OCs out there. True. Very good point. What's up, Carter? How you doing, sir? I would like to stay at a 4-3, not a 3-4. Well, right now we are structured to better suit the 4-3. But nowadays, do we even play a 4-3 or a 3-4? If you look at the scheme that is called in this particular defense, do we have a lot of hybrids? I mean, do we really run a 4-3? You know what I mean? Or a 3-4? So, but I think they'll stick with the 4-3 format there, Carter. Good question. Good comment. I do not have the personnel to run Fangio's Okay, all right, Niner sickness. Take another drink of your coffee. And let me do this again. Rewind. We don't have the personnel to run Fangio's defense. Sorry about that, Eric. I botched it up, but I corrected it. What's up, Jay Madden? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the show, brother. Listen, guys. Share this video. Share this video with your friends and family that are Niner fans. Let's get this popping. I'm going to be giving away a patch today. Who wants a patch? If you want a patch, I'm going to be giving a patch away today. So stay tuned towards the end of the show for the opportunity to win a 49er patch. Daniel Thomas Rogers, how you doing, sir? Hope Saleh doesn't go. The Jets, they got nothing. He should stay with us one more year. Okay. I like that. We play mostly quarters. Yes, we do. Actually, yes, we do. Um, if Raheem Morris doesn't get a head coaching spot, could see him coming to the San Francisco 49ers. I like Raheem Morris. He's one hell of a coordinator as well. Not so great as a head coach, but a very good coordinator. David Williams says, how would we use draft picks from Robert salary? I think you meant Saleh. Well, this is how it works, David. With the new approved, when the NFL, when they got together, they approved, hey, Diana Lopez, good to see you, girl. Because Robert Saleh is a minority coach, they implemented that from now on, if a positional coach or excuse me, an offensive coach or defensive coach gets hired as a head coach and they are a minority, the team that loses the coach gets awarded not one, but 2 third-round picks. One in the year of the coach leaving and in the following year. So in this case, if Robert Saleh gets hired, we get a 3rd-round pick in 2021 and a 3rd-round pick in 2022 because we lost Robert Saleh to a head coaching position. Now, we have Martin. I keep forgetting his last name in our front office. If he gets hired as a GM, we'll get an additional 3rd for him. So we'll have 3 thirds, 3 years consecutively, or 1/3, 3 years consecutively. Hopefully that makes sense there, David. Let me go back to... What's up, Ismael Ortiz? How you doing, sir? Welcome. I believe we have the personnel to run whatever defense we have. A lot of skill and versatile players. I disagree, Eric. Oh, okay. I love it. Hey, I love it when you guys, the viewers, have your own opinion. You guys bring in your own thoughts. Here on the Niners Sickness Report, listen, as long as we keep it respectful and you guys want to debate among each other, go for it. I encourage it. Jose, I love the way you responded to Eric. And Eric will respond back. And I love that intervention between you, the viewers. Keep that going. Just remember, keep it respectful. I'm not saying any of you will take it out of that bounds, but just for everybody watching, keep it respectful, and we're good to go, man. You guys are amazing. Daniel Thomas, I do. Are you proposing? No, just kidding. Go Niners. What's up, Daniel Cantu? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the Niners Sickness Report here on Facebook. What's up, Russell? George, welcome to the live. Oh, right on. Thank you. It's my Niners Sickness, kind of like the picture you have, the red one that I have up there that says Niners Sickness in the back. This one says Niners Sickness in the back as well. Custom jersey. By the way, if you're looking for a jersey, a quality stitch jerseys, I sell jerseys. Look for my group on Facebook under Quality Stitch Jerseys. That's your boy Niners Sickness. NBA, baseball, basketball, hockey, and football, and college football as well. So if you're interested in getting a jersey, hit me up. Little infomercial there. Hey, Diana Lopez, good to see you, girl. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Hope you had a wonderful New Year's. Tell your boyfriend I said hello. Appreciate you. Daniel Thomas Rogers, loved your live feeds all year. Well, thank you. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you for the love. I am never claimed to be anybody's special. I know my football, But one of the things my wife says that I have the gift of is the gift of gab. Man, can I talk? My uncle, God rest his soul, said, "You talk so much that you can talk the ears off a wooden Indian." Let me say that again. He told me, "You talk so much that you can talk the ears off a wooden Indian." So yeah, I love to talk, man. So I do my podcast here. I have a YouTube channel, Niner Sickness. Follow me there. I also have a podcast called NWA, Niners with Attitude, podcast on YouTube. There's 4 of us there. My boy Eric Davis, E-Man, the Boston Hater, and Florida Mike. So if you are not part of the NWA podcast on YouTube, go to YouTube and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let's move on. Let's see here. Definitely picking with the 12th pick. I'm assuming you're conversating with someone on the comments. You need a jersey. He's your man. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that love. I think we will paying some teams back. Oh, got you. Payback. Now, I don't want to, honestly, I don't want that revenge tour kind of like, I want to be humble. I just want to come in 2021 and start kicking some butt, taking names and kicking butt. That revenge tour sounded good. I kind of went with it too. The revenge for 2020, and look how it turned out. So, yeah, but I definitely want to kick some teams. But the Packers, okay, that team right there. I circle the calendar. The Packers fans are hilarious. When the Packers beat the Niners this year, and we were playing nobody on offense, I think we had like 4 starters, a depleted defense. We were down to our 3rd quarterback, and they beat us. And all these Packer fans are like, yeah, we kicked your butt, yeah. Listen, you did not play the Niners. You played the name. This year in 2021, once we're healthy again, and we stay healthy when we face the Packers, they're going to be reminded who the real team in the NFC is. Can't stand some of those Packer fans. Let's see here. Let me get back to the comments. You guys are great. Daryl Green, what's up? Niners, baby. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Jose Guerrero, first-time listener. Good show. Welcome, Jose. Welcome to the show, brother. I hope it's not your last time. Thank you for watching my show. Please support by go to my group. I have a group on Facebook called Niner Sickness. You guys can be part of there. I have a YouTube channel. Follow me there under Niner Sickness. As you see on the screen, follow me on Twitter at Niner Sickness 49. Here on Facebook on Niner Sickness, and also on Instagram under Niner Sickness. So that every time I do giveaways or I do updates, I may do it on one of those platforms and you guys can be updated. I do a lot of giveaways. I give away patches. I give away masks. I give away jerseys. I give away sunglasses, 49er sunglasses. Check these babies out. These are 49ers. I give up 49er sunglasses. And your boy Niner Sickness loves to give away stuff, man. So if you like today, I'm giving away a patch today. If you want to win patches, you want to win a jersey, you want to win a mask, I got all types of masks. I got all types of different Niner masks, different patches. So, but I hope that you tune in to this live, not necessarily just for the gifts. That's a bonus. I hope you tune in and you stay because of the content that I bring you on here. I will always keep you up to date with breaking news, what's going around with the 49ers, what kind of changes are taking place. I'm going to be talking draft. I'm going to be talking free agency. I'm going to be talking about who we should keep, who we should let go, who benefits coming in free agency, all that. I'm going to be doing lives for the draft and so on. So be part of the Niner Sickness Report, man, and you guys will be updated continuously on here about your San Francisco 49ers. And then on top of that, you get a free gift. So it doesn't hurt, right? Johnny and Jennifer, how you doing? Welcome. Super Niner brother. There I go again. Sup, Niner brother. What do you think we should give up if we have a chance to trade for Watson? Very good question. You know, that the whole situation with Watson gets me irritated. Let me tell you why. Why in the hell did we not draft him when we had the opportunity to draft a two-time champion out of Clemson? This guy beat Alabama. And Alabama defense is as close as you can get to an NFL defense. He won 2 championships for Clemson. I'm a Clemson Tiger fan. I love Deshaun Watson. I know it was Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch's first year, blah blah blah. But man, I'm gonna answer your question, Johnny. But I wanted to say, why did we pass him up, man? I don't know about you guys, if you guys are frustrated or not, but we should have never passed up on him. Now, I'm not saying that only because Solomon Thomas is a bust, in my opinion. Okay? If Solomon Thomas was an old pro, if he was a Pro Bowler and he had double-digit sacks these last 4 years, I still would have want the Niners to draft Deshaun Watson. You got to draft a quarterback. It starts from the quarterback and it trickles down. Okay? I know that Kyle Shanahan, as much as I like the dude, he had his eyes on Cousins. And he did not bother to evaluate quarterbacks coming out that year. And that was a mistake. But I know both of them learned from that mistake. But one thing I like about Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch, these guys learn from their mistakes and they get better. Now, if the opportunity presents itself to go after Deshaun Watson, I will be willing to go with 2 number 2s and 2 number 1s. You may be like, wait a minute, that's too much. This kid is special. You see what happened with Kansas City. Kansas City with Alex Smith, as much as I respect Alex Smith, they were right there, but they couldn't get across the barrier. They made it to the playoffs, but they just couldn't they stopped hitting the ceiling with Alex Smith. They drafted Patrick Mahomes. He turned out to be a hell of a quarterback, right? And look now they have a Super Bowl. And now they have the opportunity to go back and win 2. I cannot say enough how important it is to have a franchise quarterback. Is Jimmy Garoppolo a franchise quarterback? In my opinion, no. Is he a serviceable quarterback? Yes. Can we win a championship with him? Maybe. But we can win multiple championships with Watson, in my humble opinion. Okay? Jimmy's not a bad quarterback. He's a serviceable quarterback. He manages the game. He'll get you wins. And we made it to the Super Bowl in 2019 with him. And even though we had a lead, I think the way our defense was playing, we would have blown out the Chiefs if we had Deshaun Watson, a quarterback in our team. So nothing against Jimmy Garoppolo. I love the guy. He's great, better than Mullins, way better than C.J. Beathard, better than a lot of quarterbacks out there. But he's not quite the French quarterback that I like. I'd rather have Watson over Garoppolo. I want to get your thoughts. Would you trade 2 number 1s, 2 number 2s, and Jimmy Garoppolo to the Texans for Deshaun Watson? Comment below. Would you trade 2 number 1s, 2 number 2s, and give Jimmy Garoppolo to the Texans, trade him for Deshaun Watson? Yes or no? I am interested to know your thoughts on that. All right. What's up, Alan Saleh? Go Rams. Yeah, go right out of the playoffs for sure. This guy's not a, real quick, guys. This guy, Alan Saleh, he's not a, what do you guys call those? What do you call those people that come in and talk crap? I can't think of the name, guys, so I apologize. But he's not here to kind of, he's just a big Rams fan. It's not his fault. His mom dropped him on his head upon delivery, and, he chose the Rams. But do I want the Rams to beat the Packers? I do. I really do. I can't stand Aaron Rodgers and the Packers and their fan base. And then, in the NFC Championship game, the Rams can lose. I know everybody wants a fantasy draft these days, but we need to stick to what we need, and we need offensive linemen. This draft is pretty deep. The kid from Oregon, Northwestern, Ohio State, and Alabama, I believe one of them will be available for us as well. Wouldn't mind a number 1 defensive back. I like that. We definitely need to upgrade our right guard position and our center. We do not need to bring back Richburg. That guy, even if he was great at one time, the best ability is availability. If you're not available, I don't care what your traits are. I don't care how good you are. If you're not available to play, what good do you do the team? Same thing with D Ford. Now, talking about a corner, if we don't trade down, me personally, I'd rather trade down. I would love to trade down, accumulate more picks, and get in a corner. We need a corner because we will be losing Richard Sherman. We don't know what's going to happen with Jason Verrett. Is he going to sign with us? Is he going to follow Robert Saleh? What is his commitment to Robert Saleh? Is he going to follow Robert Saleh to wherever Robert Saleh goes? All those are things that we need to keep an eye on, Niner faithful. But let's just say, for sake of argument, we do sign Jason Verrett. I like Emmanuel Mosley. I like Akilla Witherspoon. But we need another corner that can handle the opposite of Jason Verrett. So I oppose that the Niners trade down in the draft and accumulate more picks and get a defensive back, a corner, and then get some linemen. We need another linebacker, and we need a safety. There's so many holes we still need. So I don't want to trade up. I want to trade down. I don't care if there's Wilson there. I don't care if it's Trevor Lawrence is not going out of first. Justin Fields. I don't care who's up there. I personally would not want the Niners to trade up and give up capital. I want them to trade down if there's going to be a trade involved and accumulate draft picks and then get a corner. and then with and then the second round pick up an offensive lineman. What's up, Brian? How you doing, sir? Niner sickness. What's up, big dog? Niner Empire. What's up, brother? Welcome to the Niner sickness report. Always a pleasure having you, brother. Niners, what's up, Have Rosas? Welcome. Do you think we will get Deshaun? To be honest with you, Sergio, the Texans are a mess. A big mess going on in Houston, Texas. But Deshaun Watson, even though he's upset, frustrated, he has not mentioned anything about being traded. So, for the sake of conversation on this podcast, I can give you my thoughts. Should we trade for him or not? Just sake of conversation. But the reality is, until Deshaun Watson demands a trade, he's going to be a Houston Texan. So I'm not reading too much into it until I hear that he wants a trade. Now once he demands a trade, now he puts the pressure on the organization to start talking to teams about trading. But he hasn't said anything. So until I hear something from Deshaun, I'm not really gonna speculate too much, because it's all it is speculation at this point. What's up, Kenny Davis? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the show. Good to see you, man. Will you draft a quarterback? We definitely need to draft a quarterback. But not in the first round. Not in the first round. We need to draft a quarterback, absolutely, because I don't foresee CJ being back. Maybe. I don't know why they would bring him back. But because of the injury to Mullins, and I don't know even Mullins is going to be able to play in 2021, I don't foresee us bringing him back. So we do need to draft a quarterback. Now, I would love to bring in the old guy from Miami, Fitzpatrick, Ryan Fitzpatrick. I would love to bring him in as a backup. That's just me, though, to back up Jimmy or whoever we get. But we definitely need to draft a quarterback, but not in the first round, David, in my opinion. Jay needs a mask. Niner mask. I love that. I love the way you put that. Well, if you win. Brian says, Watson is going to Miami. I heard about those rumors about possibly Miami trading Tua in exchange for Watson. And that's actually, if there is a trade, that's a very, a possibility for that happening, because the new coach, whoever that coach is, and I feel sorry for whoever the coach is going into Houston, they need a quarterback. To start establishing their foundation, they need a quarterback they can depend on. Tua is not a bad choice. But then again, they can work with Jimmy Garoppolo as well. Jimmy Garoppolo can be a serviceable quarterback with the Texans while they develop another quarterback. So all those are possibilities, Brian. I know he grew up a Niner fan. Don't quite know who you're talking about. I don't know if you're answering somebody else in the comments. Let's see. Let's move on. Watson wants control. We don't need that drama. How much control can a quarterback really have? I know coaches want control. But if that's the case, I didn't hear that, but if that's the case, Will, then you're right. Man, but he's so good. How much control would he want? I still will entertain it a little bit. But you're right. You don't need that kind of drama in the locker room. Chico Perez, what's up? Welcome, welcome. No, 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 not Mac Jones. He had a good game, but I don't know, man. I'm not a Mac Jones fan. That's just me, though. Not a Mac Jones fan whatsoever. Let's see here. What's up, Lucky? How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Jose Garcia, what's up, brother? Anything to get rid of Garoppolo. Now, I know a lot of you guys are really don't like Garoppolo, and I can understand. He's injury prone. He is injury prone quarterback. Kyle Shanahan cannot do everything he wants to do with Jimmy Garoppolo. He is a good, servable quarterback. He plays well when he's plays. But am I comfortable going in for multiple Super Bowl chances with Garoppolo? No. If we have to, we have to. But I'd rather have another quarterback come in. But with that said, if we bring Dak Prescott, if we bring in Matthew Stafford, if we bring in Deshaun Watson, I'm okay with letting go of Garoppolo. Okay? But if you bring a quarterback that is worse or at the same level as Garoppolo, I'd rather keep Garoppolo. Garoppolo knows the system. He's been in it. And I don't want to start all over again with another quarterback at the same peak as Garoppolo. You bring in somebody that has a higher ceiling, like Dak Prescott, Deshaun Watson, even Matthew Stafford. He's up there in age, but Matthew Stafford, you can go in and win a championship with him. Now, if I had to put that in categories, Watson, Dak Prescott, then Matthew Stafford. And that because it takes about a year or two to really grasp the offense of Kyle Shanahan. And how many years does Stafford really have left? And those are the things we really have to take into consideration when bringing in quarterbacks. Like a lot of people are like, Matt Ryan. You don't want Matt Ryan. He's too old. Second, his contract. Oh my God. We got to remember, when we bring a quarterback in free agency or a trade, not only are you giving up capital, but how much is he going to count against the cap going forward? You got to remember, we have Nick Bosa that's going to, in the future, we have Fred Warner that's going to demand a contract. We have Trent Williams right now that we need to lock down. We have Jason Verrett that we need to lock down. Can we really afford to bring in someone like Matt Ryan with a big contract? I don't think so, in my opinion. Oh, trolls. Okay, thank you. And Alan's the one that tells me trolls. Thank you, Alan. Alan's a cool dude, man. His Rams suck, but he's a cool dude. Love your take on the D. Watson. I totally agree with you. I'll trade year one, next year one, and both number twos, and throw in Hurd or Taylor just to. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sold on Trent Taylor. I don't think he's the guy for us. And a lot of you guys are probably saying, "What? Wait a minute, Jalen Hurd? He hasn't played. I don't know what his potential is. We only see one good play from him." Oh Lord, what do you call it? I'm losing it. Niners is losing it. We didn't have it this year. Oh Lord, I'm so much talking about playoffs and the preseason. God's sakes, they're Niners sickness. Preseason game against the Cowboys. Since then, he hasn't played a down in the NFL with the 49ers. He's going in his 30th year. We don't know what we have with Jalen Hurd. So, if we trade him off to the Houston Texans, so be it. I will package Jimmy Garoppolo, Taylor, and Hurd to get Deshaun Watson and the two number twos and the two number ones. Remember, if we get Deshaun Watson, okay, the only high pick that they're really getting from us is pick number 12 because we're there now. But with Deshaun Watson in 2022, that pick is not going to be high. It's going to be a low first round pick in 22 because the Niners defense is spectacular. We have Deebo Samuel, we have Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, we have Raheem Mostert, we have Jeff Wilson Jr. We have a solid offensive line. For a lot of you guys that think that our offensive line was terrible this year, look at the film. Please don't go by stats. Do not go by stats. Stats are so misleading. Look at the all 22 film and look at the individual. Mike McGlinchey was not a bad run stopper. He's a great run stopper. He needs to work on his pass protection. But Mike McGlinchey is not as bad as people call him out to be. Tomlinson had a great year. Okay, we need a center and we need a right guard. But we have a good offense. With Deshaun Watson, throwing to Deebo, throwing to Brandon Ayuk, throwing to Kittle. That number one and those number twos are going to be low. So yes, I'll be willing to part with those for Deshaun Watson, in my opinion. Offensive line and D-backs draft a quarterback later, and I agree. I agree. I would give Jimmy and two number ones. You're going to have to do more than that to try to get Deshaun Watson out of Houston. Unfortunately, corner Patrick's. I like him, but I think he's Tito Perez. I like the way you think, bro. I like this kid, but unfortunately, he's going to be gone way before pick 12. I don't see him getting out. I don't see him getting out of the top 10. I really don't. If we are at 12, I would love to get this kid at 12. I don't see him being past the top 10. I could be wrong. A lot of people say the draft. A lot of people are speculating that the Niners can trade down, get picks, and still get Patrick. I don't know. I don't know if that's a possibility, man. In a fantasy world, that'll be amazing. In the real world, not so much. I don't think it'll happen. We need a no-line. Okay, a lot of you guys are in agreement. Bring Verrett back. Absolutely, Mr. Perez. I agree with you 100%. I want him back. But the question is, will he follow Robert Saleh? The bond between him and Robert Saleh are strong. Would he commit to the 49ers or will he follow Robert Saleh? He's going to run. He's his coordinator now, so they're going to run the same defense. We're going to have to wait and see what happens, man. K1 Williams. K1 Williams is, oh, man. I say K1. I would love to bring this kid back. He is a great nickel corner. But how much money is he going to want to come back? I personally am not a big fan of overpaying a player. Now, Juice, he is the highest paid fullback in the NFL. But you got to remember, when we brought him in, the Niners organization was a mess. It was atrocious. Nobody wanted to play for the 49ers. Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch have to pay a lot of money to bring in serviceable players. Now, this Niners team is turned around, we got to back our reputation as being a class act organization. Players do now want to come to the 49ers or stay with the 49ers because they know their chances of winning a Super Bowl is the margin is huge for them to win a Super Bowl here with the 49ers. I would love for K'Waun Williams to come back, but at a reasonable price. I'm not saying he's going to take a discount. The man, every player needs to get their money. Every player needs to get paid. I agree with that. If another team pays him more, I don't want to lose him, but I wish him best. I'm not saying he's not worth money. I'm just not opposed of overpaying a player beyond what they're really worth to keep him. That's just me though. But I would love to bring him back at not at a discount, but at a contract that we can work with. I would love to do a lot of the contracts backloaded. I know it will hurt us later on, but if we can backload contracts and we can win a championship, that'll be good. The reason why Buckner did not stay with the 49ers, for all you, why didn't the Niners keep DeForest Buckner? He wanted too much money, and he wanted it all front-loaded. He wanted all that money front-loaded. The Niners were not going to do that. They offered him to backload it, and he said no, or his agent, or both of them, whatever. That's why he went to the Colts. The Niners don't want to get rid of him. For a lot of you Niners fans, like, the Niners are, man, John Lynch, what was he thinking? Getting rid of... He wanted it to get front-loaded. The Niners couldn't do it because they were trying to build a team here. And so we had to make the best decision. Now, I love Javon Kinlaw. I'm not saying Javon Kinlaw is DeForest Buckner, but I definitely like the upside of Javon Kinlaw. And for all you Eric haters, if you don't like Eric Armstead, that's fine. That's your prerogative. But he played a hell of a year. Statistically, no, the sacks, no. Again, if you watch stats and you go by sacks, you're being misinformed. If you look at the 22 film and you watch the individual play of Eric Armstead every game, he did great for the 49ers, in my opinion. And I'm glad that we have him. Don't go by the stat. Don't go like, he didn't have a double-digit sacks. I mean, that's nice if we can get it. But that doesn't, how many pressures did he put on the quarterback? I'd rather have pressures. Both would be ideal, but I'd rather have pressures than sacks. Because when you put a pressure on the quarterback, you disrupt his process of looking at the field. You make him run to the left, you make him run to the right, and you give other players the opportunity to sack him. That's why it's so important to put pressure and not necessarily sacks. Now, if you get both, hey, more power to you. But don't go based on stats to judge a player performance. Oh, he didn't have double six. He only had 3 sacks. He's not good this year. No, he was great this year. Could he have done better? Yes. But listen, no Nick Bosa, no D Ford. He was double teamed for most of the year. Bringing back a healthy Bosa, bring back a healthy D Ford, and now you have 3 beasts to go after the quarterback. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's my little thoughts on Eric Armstead. Let's see here. Gotta go have dinner. All right, David. Thank you for watching, brother. I appreciate you, man. I agree. That's how you do it and get more picks. Right on, Chris. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, most definitely they have a problem. I mean, how do they let go of a receiver of that caliber to the Cardinals for a number 2 draft pick. I know O'Brien's not there no more, but as an owner, how do you let your coach get rid of arguably the best receiver right now in the NFL for a second round pick? Mind blowing. Definitely. But if we're going to draft a quarterback, it's got to be in the first round to get a good one. I disagree, and I'll explain. At least this year's draft, we got to get a athletic quarterback that's the new NFL, especially in our division. I agree on the mobile quarterback. I agree that we need a quarterback that can extend plays with their legs. To me personally, there's only 3 quarterbacks that are good and worthy of being drafted in the first round. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, and that kid Wilson. I forgot his first name. Those are the 3 quarterbacks that are worthy of being drafted in the first round. Neither of those quarterbacks are going to get past the 8th pick overall. That means the Niners would have to trade up and give up capital on a quarterback that is not proven in the NFL yet. I don't know. Personally, that is just too steep. I think we can ride with Jimmy Garoppolo one more year and draft a potential quarterback like what's the name of that kid? He played 1 year. He only played 1 game this year. Not Trevor. I can't think of his name, but this guy is a good quarterback. He's very mobile, but he needs to sit for about a year or 2. If you guys know who I'm talking about, he only played 1 game this year because of COVID, and he only played, he only had one year in college, but he's definitely a great prospect to bring in and to work with and develop under Jimmy Garoppolo. But I don't expect he can land at 12, or we can even get him in the second round. I can't think of his name. So if you guys can think of his name, let me know. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Jose. Trey Lance. I like Trey Lance. He's kind of a little bit of a mystery, but if we draft Trey Lance and we develop him behind Jimmy Garoppolo, that to me would be ideal. But I wouldn't want to trade up. I really wouldn't want to trade up. Diana Lopez says Hopkins and Johnson making scenes for Watson to leave because you don't have a future in tech. Yep, you don't. Texas are where players go to die, man. Right now, it is bad. It is bad. It is bad. It is bad. What's up, Rafael Jordan? How you doing? Welcome. We need a quarterback that knows how to run when anybody ain't open. Instead of getting hit, I'm just saying. Yeah, I agree. Again, we need a quarterback that is able to extend plays and allow the receivers to get open. I hate to say this, but Russell Wilson is the master of that. How many times did the Niners defenders have Russell Wilson in the grasp? They had their hands right under, they had their grasp right here, and he escaped like Houdini. Metcalf or Taylor Lockett got open, and boom, a 40-yard pass for a completion. You got to be able to extend plays. And unfortunately, Jimmy G is not mobile enough to do that. He's just not. What's up, Steve? Welcome to the show. 5 or 6 are going to be in the first round. All right. What does Jimmy G do that's special? Answer that. Not much. Oh, I know. Get hurt. If he's consistent in anything, it's getting hurt. Listen, guys, Niner sickness is not a Jimmy G hater. I don't hate Jimmy G. I think Jimmy G is a hell of a quarterback, but I just don't see him being a starting quarterback, or not, at least not. Let me take that back. Sorry, he is a starting quarterback, but at least not a quarterback that you can win multiple championships with. So, I love Jimmy, but I'm not in love with Jimmy. And if we can move on, I will find new love elsewhere. I will. Bye-bye, Jimmy. Later, Jimmy. You're talking about Trey Lance. Yes, Trey Lance, Steve. I would like to draft him in the second round. And even if we get him in the 12th pick overall and develop him underneath Jimmy Garoppolo for a year or two. You know, I mean, Jimmy's not going to cost us that much money. So if we draft Trey Lance, have him and have Jimmy stay for his last 2 years, or maybe 1 year, and then we can bring in Lance in 2022, and he can start taking the helm from there, would be a win-win situation, in my opinion. So you're saying Mitch Trubisky is good? He wins? I'm assuming you're talking to someone in the comments because I did not mention his name, and Mitch the Trubisky sucks. I mean, listen, the Niners passed on Deshaun Watson, but at least we're not the freaking Bears who traded up one spot to take Mitch Trubisky. The Bears, that freaking organization they haven't had a quarterback in, who knows. I know you don't like Mac Jones, but can fall to us in the second round. Well, Mac Jones is also another quarterback and they can be developed. He can be developed under Jimmy G. It's not that I dislike him, but I'd rather have Trey Lance over Mac Jones. But he's also a prospect that can be coached and developed underneath Kyle Shanahan and Jimmy Garoppolo. Absolutely. We should trade for Sam. No, Sergio. Emmanuel. We don't want Sam Donald. At least I don't. I don't like any USC quarterbacks, though. USC quarterbacks suck. Name me the last quarterback coming out of USC that has been impressive in the NFL. I'll wait. Put it in the comments. No, but look at Jimmy G. When he was healthy all last year, he took us to the Super Bowl. His numbers speak for himself. When he plays, we're better off with him under set. Again, Jose, I'm never saying that Jimmy Garoppolo is not a good quarterback. I agree with you. We went to the Super Bowl with Jimmy G. But are you always 100% sure he's not going to get hurt? Are you always 100% sure he's going to make those plays at crucial times? Are you 100% sure that he's going to be able to extend plays at crucial times? Is he going to extend a play or is he going to throw an interception? I'm not just confident with Jimmy G. I'd rather have Deshaun Watson or Dak Prescott, in my opinion. But if we have no other better choice, I can ride with Jimmy G for another year. But do I think he's our future quarterback? No. If he proves me wrong in 2021, if he is the starting quarterback, then I'll humbly eat that humble pie and apologize publicly of my criticism of Jimmy G. I just don't see that happening. Yes, Sam Donald. Well, Brian, that's your. I mean, not Brian. Steve, that's your opinion, hey, everybody's opinion here is worthy. I don't belittle nobody. I don't talk down to no. Listen, we are all Niner family here. We all love our Niners. If somebody likes Sam Donald, who am I to disrespect you? I'm going to agree with you, and I'll give you my reasons why I don't agree. But who am I to say you go? Oh, you're dumb. I will never disrespect you here. You are entitled to your opinion, and I will take it into consideration. And if I agree, I agree. And if I disagree, we disagree, right? But I encourage you guys to always speak out what's on your mind on this show. I want to take call-ins. I want to take a phone call before I call it a day. Does anybody want to call into the show and express your feelings? Let me know. If you want to call into the show and let me know your thoughts of what's happening with Robert Saleh, I will bring you on the phone. I'll probably take about 2 calls since I'm already about an hour into the show. If you guys want to call in, I'll take 2 calls and I'll allow you to express yourself where everybody can hear you, your thoughts of the 49ers. So let me know if you're interested in calling in. If you are, let me know on the comments, and I'll hook up my phone to my my machine here, my interface. Are you kidding me? Name one Ohio State quarterback that made it to the NFL that past 15 years. They are all bust. Okay, you're talking to someone else. Okay. I don't like Ohio State quarterbacks either. So I love the way you guys are engaging with each other. I love the way you guys are engaging with each other. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so nobody's responding to nobody wants to call into the show. I'm just opening it up there. If you want, I'll put my phone number on there. You can call in. So does anybody want to call in and share with me your thoughts on the 49ers? I can only take 2 calls. That's it. Because of the time that I've been on here already. But if one or two of you want to call in and express how you feel, this is your time. Let me know in the comments below. If not, then I'll go ahead and call it a show, and we can always come back another day and talk. He just throws too many interceptions, man. He just throws too many. I don't know. We'll see. We are saying that the same thing, homie. Alfonso Gomez, what's up? Welcome to the show. George Mendoza, welcome. Jimmy is like Prescott. Oh, okay. Interesting. I think Prescott has a higher ceiling than Jimmy, but that's interesting. Mariota, I like him. That's an interesting call. That's interesting. That's an interesting comment there. If Sam was more than 6 years, I'll say no, but he's still young and got a chance. Is he more than 6 years old? I hope he's over 6 years old. No, but I know what you mean. He hasn't been in the game for over 6 seasons. Let's see here. All right. All right, guys. Nobody wants to call in. That's fine. I appreciate it. I should have did that in the middle of the podcast. We have been here over an hour. What's up, Luis Moreno? Welcome to the show, brother. Would rather have Fitzpatrick than Donald. I would too. I would love to bring Ryan Fitzpatrick in for a year myself. I agree with you there, Lewis. But I love the way you guys a part of the show. I love you guys coming in and chatting with me. I love how you guys have been communicating with one another, interacting with one another. You guys have been amazing. Make sure, before I go, make sure to follow me on YouTube at Niner Sickness. Follow me on Twitter at Niner Sickness 49. Follow me on Facebook at Niner Sickness. And follow me on Instagram, Niner Sickness. Now, in the beginning of the show, I said I was going to give away a free patch. Who wants to win a free patch? Who wants to win a free patch? Maybe one like this, Niners for life. Let's see. Hold on, guys. All these patches. Let's do this one here. You guys ready to win a patch? Hold on, okay? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me do this real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. I appreciate your... All right, let me do this. Let me bring that. Hold on, guys. All right, let me get my secondary camera going. Boom. Hold on, guys. There we go. All right. So, this is a patch. You guys, let me see if I can bring it in. Hold on, guys. Let me do this so you guys can see it better. This is the patch that I'm giving away. Forever Faithful. Who wants this patch? Forever Faithful patch. I'm going to be giving this patch away right now. If you guys want to see my setup, this is my setup right here. Kind of give you guys a little bit of view of my setup. So anyway, all right, let me get rid of this camera. Hold on, guys. Boom. Boom. All right, let me get rid of this camera. So I wanted to show you guys this patch close up. Now, this is how you guys are going to win it. Listen, real quick, guys, and I'm going to end this show. I'm going to ask a question. And the first person that gets the answer wins. All right? The first person that answers the question wins. Now, please understand this. What you see in the comments and what I see are two different things. What I mean by this is I'm going to use two people as an example. I'm going to use Luis Moreno and I'm going to use Mark. Let's say I ask a question. What high school did Joe Montana go to? And then you guys give me the answer, right? Let's say Luis, it shows in the comments that Luis answered first. But I say, all right, Mark, congratulations. You are the winner of this patch. Luis might say, wait a minute. I answered first. But just because you see it first on your side doesn't mean that I see it first. In other words, in a nutshell, I am honest. I am an honest guy that gives away free prizes all the time. I have no favorites. I care about all of you guys. I enjoy all of you guys watching my show. I have no favorites, so I don't particularly pick one over the other. I ask a question. You guys give the answer. The first answer that I see to my question on my screen gets to win a prize. I have to explain that all the time because, believe it or not, in the past, I have people complain about me cheating. I'm giving away free stuff. Why would I want to cheat? You know what I mean? It makes no sense. All right. Get your fingers ready. Get your fingers ready. Who's ready? Who's ready for the opportunity to win this forever faithful 49er patch? I'm going to ask a question. The first person that answers the question wins. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Hold on, guys. Give me a second, guys. You guys ready? Let me get some trivia going on here. And I'm going to read it out, and then you guys have to answer the question. All right? And the winner gets a free patch. Are you ready? Let's see here. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I have this backwards. Hold on, guys. You guys ready to win a patch? Give me a second. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right. What round? You guys ready? Here we go. What round was Joe Montana drafted? What round was Joe Montana drafted for the opportunity to win this patch? What round was Joe Montana drafted in? Even if you Google it, it's just about how fast you can answer the question. I'm seeing. Okay, hold on. Let me read this real quick. The first person that I see is Jose Avila. Congratulations. He was drafted in the 3rd round. Joe Montana, can you believe that? In the 3rd, well, look at Tom Brady. He was drafted in the 6th round, right? But congratulations to Jose Avila. You are the winner of this Forever Faithful patch. Congratulations, sir. Every podcast, I tend to give a free patch. I may skip here or there, but so make sure you follow me on Twitter, Niner Sickness 49. Follow me on YouTube, Niner Sickness. Follow me on Facebook, on my page and my group under Niner Sickness, and follow me on Instagram under Niner Sickness, because when I do giveaways, sometimes I might do a giveaway on Instagram. And if you're not following me, you might miss out on a chance to win a free jersey or so forth. Real quick, Jose Avila, send me an email to ninersickness@yahoo.com. ninersickness@yahoo.com. Provide me your information, where you want me to mail this patch, and I'll send it out tomorrow. So send me an email at ninersickness@yahoo.com with your information, and I will be gladly to mail this out to you tomorrow. Once again, congratulations on winning the patch, brother. Enjoy it. Everyone that tuned in, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of the Niner Sickness Report. Until next time, sayonara and God bless.